In this chapter, you will learn how to complete the final forms to file your motion to stop COLA, as well as how to file your paperwork with the court. We will go through how to fill out the confidential information form and the cover sheet for non-public documents. Be sure to also carefully read the instructions for restricted identifiers and cover sheet for non-public documents, included as part of the motion to stop COLA packet. The confidential information form, also called Form 11.1, is used to give the court the parties' Social Security numbers, employer identification numbers, account numbers, or other taxpayer identification numbers. The information on this form is kept confidential and will not be available to the general public. It is not served on the other party. You will only file this form with the court. The cover sheet for non-public documents is also called Form 11.2. This form is attached to financial documents filed with the court to keep them confidential. It is not served on the other party. Let's start with the confidential information form. Fill out the caption of the form the same way you did on your other motion to stop COLA forms. Next, fill in each party's name, their role in the case, such as petitioner or respondent, and their Social Security numbers. If you do not know the other party's Social Security number, fill in unknown. Fill in the name and account number for any financial accounts, such as bank accounts or retirement accounts, included as part of your motion to stop COLA. Use the employer other taxpayer identification number section to list an employer identification number or other taxpayer identification number if applicable. Be sure to read the instructions if you have other questions about filling out this form. Fill in your name on the line that asks who supplied the information. Then fill in your street address, city, state, zip, and email address. You do not have to fill in the attorney registration number or firm name lines. Then sign and date the form. The final form you have to complete is the cover sheet for non-public documents. Fill out the caption of the form the same way you did on your other forms. Check the box for the type of documents you are attaching, which will most likely be financial source documents. In our example, Fred is attaching his unemployment checks from April 2020 to September 2020 as proof of his income, so he has checked the box where they are financial source documents. At the bottom of page 2, fill in your name, street address, city, state, zip, and email address. Sign and date the form. You do not have to fill in the attorney registration number or firm name lines. After the forms have been completed, signed, and served on the other parties, and after the confidential forms have been completed, you are ready to file the original forms with the court. You will file the motion to stop COLA, an affidavit in support of motion to stop COLA, the affidavit of service, the confidential information form, and cover sheet for non-public documents with attached financial documents. You may also be filing the request for county to serve papers, which we discussed in Chapter 3, and the fee waiver forms, which we will cover in the next chapter. You can file with the court in person, by mail, or electronically. When you file, you will need to pay the current motion filing fee. To find out the amount of the filing fee in your case, call court administration in the county where the case is filed, or you can find court fees online at www.mncourts.gov/fees. If you cannot afford the filing fee, review Chapter 5 Fee Waiver Forms. You may be wondering what happens after you file your paperwork. After the other party is served with your motion to stop COLA paperwork, they have an opportunity to respond with a response to motion to stop COLA. If you are served with a response, you do not need to file anything in writing unless the other party has included a counter motion raising new issues not brought up in your motion. For example, they may have asked to increase child support. Otherwise, be prepared to respond to their motion at your hearing. Make sure to appear for court on the date of your hearing. Your hearing may be in person or remote. Be sure to have the following documents available to you: copies of your motion to stop COLA paperwork, including your financial documents, and copies of any paperwork that the other party may have served on you. If you have other questions about filing a motion to stop COLA, or for information on any other court-related matter, please contact the Statewide Self-Help Center by calling 651-435-6535 during call center hours. They are Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m., or by emailing us through our contact form on our website at www.mncourts.gov/self-help. This is the end of Chapter 4. If you cannot afford the filing fee, go to Chapter 5 to learn how to complete the fee waiver forms.